The NBA is highlighting Utah's clean slate law because the All-Star game will be played here at Vivint Arena next month. They have a new arm focused on social justice initiatives like Utah's clean slate law, which is only the second of its kind in the country.
You walk around knowing that you have this thing that makes you different from everybody else, and you feel so isolated, so it affects you socially.
As a teen, Brock Smith had an addiction disorder that led to bad decisions and a trip through the criminal justice system. As he turned his life around, that record became a barrier for housing, employment, and higher education.
When I was able to get my record expunged, I was able to have the freedom that society really brings without this scarlet letter of a criminal record.
At the expungement clinic, more than 350 people with records got free legal advice from attorneys. Many Utah misdemeanor and felony records are eligible for expungement, with the exception of violent crimes and sex crimes.
Having a criminal record is a lot more common than people think. If you or a loved one has a criminal record, you're not alone. Over 1 in 4 Utahns has some type of criminal record.
Most landlords and employers do background checks.
And if you have a criminal record, you have to check that box.
After expungement,
when someone gets their record cleared, it just opens up all kinds of opportunities for housing, jobs, education, volunteering in your kid's school. It eliminates all of those barriers of a criminal record.
The clean slate law passed unanimously 4 years ago and was implemented last year. The NBA is using it to highlight what Utah is doing to promote race equity and create second chances. Already, 200,000 records have been processed and cleared by the Utah courts.
That's a huge impact on people who made a mistake, paid their debt to society, but now are coming home.
Why does that matter to the NBA?
Because justice matters, and there are so many issues that we can make a difference on by bringing people together. As a coalition, we start with voting rights, policing, and criminal justice reform.
For Brock Smith, it's a new life without the old barrier.
And that chip is off my shoulder now, so I mean, just mentally, emotionally, and socially, I've benefited greatly.
If you missed today's event, Raza Legal has an online tool that you can use to determine whether you are eligible for expungement. You'll find a link to that tool at our website, KSL-TV.com. For KSL 5 News, I'm Jed Boal.